I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered. Poor family as well. You must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us. You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Biel, se tu quiser comentar alguma coisa, tu manda mensagem que eu não consegui habilitar os comentários aí da stream, não. Igual na tua. Mano, eu tô indo de boa, tá ligado? Tipo, eu tô pensando mais em, tipo, os nego te dever e tal. Porra, tem 0 pessoas.
You can do this.
Aí apareceu teu comentário, porra.
Ah, Lady Marjorie.
Anãozinho.
Aren't you looking
É, tô no primeiro episódio. Eu fiz o rolê da batalha lá com a espada, né? Aí eu falei o bagulho pro tio. Depois veio o gordinho lá querendo vingança e agora isso aqui.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
Rapaz.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Yes, Your Grace. To the one true king.
The one true king. Yet she didn't say which. The girl is clever.
She only meant...
I don't care what she meant. I care what she said. I won't stand for impertinence from a girl of the north.
If you would give her the
Puta
chance
merda,
to
eu tentei
explain,
falar que era
os
caras e os caras tão pensando que não. Puta que pariu.
A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. Is it any wonder you were so impertinent to ask which king deserves your loyalty, if you have any loyalty at all? Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
Não, velho, eu ia ajoelhar também, só que eu pensei que ela ia falar, tipo, pô, se ajoelha tão fácil, igual ela falou aí do rolê de mudar de rei tão fácil. Porra, mosquei, velho.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is
É
over,
porque,
we
tipo,
must
no
look
Game
to
of Thrones rola
rebuild
muito
and
disso, tá
forge
ligado? Da
new
pessoa, sei lá,
alliances.
se a pessoa for chorona ou for bem mudar de lado muito fácil, aí nego grila, tá
I'm
ligado? Nego não
told there are
confia.
others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it
Porra, que
quick.
filha da puta.
Loyalty can be such a hard
Não,
thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
sim, mano, é porque tu nunca assistiu a série e tu ia achar muito mais pau no cu, velho.
What would you do then?
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
Puta
and
merda,
be
eles mandam
curious.
escolher entre a Marjorie e a rainha. Eu prefiro a
Well said.
rainha.
I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
No teu foi assim também, mano? Tipo, a bicha saiu porque ela tá bolada, né? A bicha saiu bolada no teu
I'd
também?
like a word with you if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come
É
as a
porque
surprise,
eu
but
tava
I met
pensando
your
nisso
father
também,
once
tá ligado?
at
Naquela
the
hora que eu
tournament in
falei,
Lamsburg.
tipo, ah, ela seguiu o coração,
then
foi
he
pra
didn't
ser
just
fiel a
lose
ela, só
Bolton.
que acabou dando merda. Aí eu pensei, porra,
We
mano,
only
uma é
spoke briefly,
rainha, a
but
outra é
your
só
father struck me as
cachorro,
an
então é
honorable
melhor ir
man.
na rainha.
You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to
Foda-se o rei,
say.
ô, ótimo jeito de pensar.
That certainly took courage.
Esse anãozinho é foda.
To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear.
É porque
Poor
essa
Lady
Marjorie, pô,
was
tu já deve ter
humiliated.
visto, né? Tipo, a
Although
bicha...
Cersei seemed
É
quite
porque
pleased.
esse rolê aí eu acho que acontece só na
It
segunda
was quite
temporada do
the
Game of
first
Thrones.
impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine
Aí,
in
tipo,
thwarting
antes
them.
disso, aquela Marjorie, ela
We
era
must
casada, tem
find
outra
our
família,
amusements where we
velho,
can.
que morre, que queria o trono
She
também.
threatened to give your Ironwood
Só que
to
aí,
another house.
aí,
It is the master of
tipo,
coin
morre de
who
altos
decides
negros,
such
né?
matters.
E aí a Cersei,
The
essa
crown
bicha aí
needs
que fica no
boats.
trono.
Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. Not her.
Aí...
You can help my family.
Aí acaba a Cersei no trono, mas
I
essa
suppose the
Marjorie
crown
era
could be
tipo,
persuaded to secure
ela casou
Ironwood
com um
from House
maluco
Forrester.
que lutava pra...
Lady Marjorie might not
pra
look
pegar o
favorably
trono
on
pra
such
ele.
an
E aí
alliance.
ele morreu.
And it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promise Sansa I
A
will
bicha
join
já
her
não
for
bate, a
dinner
rainha,
tonight.
e ela aí não bate. Não.
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Na série é engraçado, fica essa Marjorie seduz o filho da Cersei, né? Porque, tipo, aí a mulher pode ter 1000 anos e o filho ter 2. Que se o pai ou o irmão mais velho morrer, ele que assume, né? Aí, tipo, a bicha seduz o filho da Cersei lá, virgão, tipo, de 12 anos. Aí ela trepa com ele, aí o bicho apaixona, tá ligado? Na bicha, é engraçado.
Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it. If
Even horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
Ô, bosta, esqueci de responder.
Well,
Tá
I
mandando
would
um
marry
WhatsApp
him.
aqui.
Imagine the power you would have as queen of the
E
Seven
meu pai é a Paula, o
Kingdoms.
bicho ela me dando
I
parabéns,
might even allow you to be
porque
my handmaiden.
que é no dia 7 que chega, né, que tu foi aprovado, tipo, literalmente. Eu já tinha falado.
Who else
Só que aí
should
chegou o
we marry
boleto,
off?
já do 2º semestre, aí ele mandou
Brienne
aqui,
of
parabéns,
Tarth
filho,
and
aprovado.
Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
Teve motivo, porra.
Sarah?
It wasn't me, my lady.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men.
Caralho,
who are
caguetei a guria
powerful.
sem querer.
The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen. Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you. Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. But I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Linear, tá ligado? Fizer realmente
Something
importância. Vai ser um jogo muito pique, igual o Antio. Pedir ajuda de ninguém.
My mother wanted me to ask a favor of you, for my family. But as you said, you're in a delicate position now with the wedding so near. And I would never want to jeopardize that.
Soon I will be queen. And
Aí
maybe
que a bicha falando,
then
logo eu
I'll be
serei
in a better
rainha, que a bicha
position to
vai
help you. But for
casar
now,
com um filho. Porque
now
tipo, a
we must
Cersei não pode
both
ser
be
rainha, não pode ter
cautious.
rainha.
Of Of course, my lady.
Aí o
You're right.
molequinho vai assumir lá
Best
quando ele
to wait.
quiser. Acho que ele tem 11 e vai fazer 12, aí depois de 12 ele pode assumir uma merda assim. Porra! Só deixa o cavalo aí mesmo.
Seven hells.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Isso, eu amo.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Caralho, velho, o massa aqui, tipo, tu nunca assistiu, mas os rolês é a mesma coisa. Com raiva dos mesmos caras.
How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind.
Nossa.
We've wasted enough time already.
Tu fez o que nessa parte aqui, mano? Tu ficou parado também? Porra, eu queria que tu tivesse corrido, que aí dava pra saber se tu ia morrer, sei lá. Perder algum membro. É capaz de mais pra frente tu perder alguma coisa. Caralho, anda rápido, porra, que agonia, velho.
Bloody hell.
Por mais que eu não que a Cersei seja um escroto, filho, é melhor botar lealdade pra ela, mano. Ela sendo leal pra tu, porque ela é foda. Tu tem que pensar nisso, né? Se a pessoa é legal ou não, pô.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
I want to be like that, like my father.
Your father was well regarded by nearly everyone. It took years, if not decades, to earn. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Eita porra, já.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Ah não, mano, é uma decisão muito escrota, velho.
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
I'd have punished him myself, but it's for the Lord to decide the proper punishment.
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
He's
true.
right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Tá porra.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter. Most of us won't even live to see it.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as
Cara,
Lord.
para de bater na porra do cara pra ele poder falar e eu tomar uma decisão, mano.
You must decide
Tá com a mão coçando,
Lord
que
Gregor
porra é
always
essa?
took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Caralho, cada decisão vai ter 3 decisões, cada uma vai ter um rolê diferente.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers, thief!
Puta merda.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Arrancar 3 dedos.
Ethan of House Forrester.
Se eu pudesse
Lord of
escrever, era
Ironrath,
sou um ladrão e
you,
vacilando na tua
thief.
testa.
The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out.
I will carry out the sentence.
This is injustice, my lord!
Tá, porra, precisão, moleque. Raspeou o quarto ali. E a irmã não gostou não, mano.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty.
Tu botou o quê, mano, nisso aí, velho? Ah não, Biel, tu tá muito mole, pô. Ladrão e vacilão, caralho.
Rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want
É, pô, bom, hoje já é uma decisãozinha diferente. Bora ver o que faz, se tem alguma coisa que muda da história minha pra tu agora. Pelo menos da reação do povo, tá ligado?
Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Acho que agora eles vão mostrar tipo os atributos dos caras pra me escolher. Só pode, porque não tem como, não conheço ninguém, do nada é tu que vai ser, pivete. Vamos aí, cara.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
What do you think of Sir Royland? Do you trust him?
He's a fine warrior, my lord. But he's nowhere near ready to serve as sentinel. I do not trust him. He's likely to lose his temper and get us all killed. And at the worst possible time.
Roland não,
Thank
beleza.
you, Duncan.
Eu quero
I appreciate
lealdade.
your advice.
Eu valorizo
I'm
mais
at your
lealdade.
service, my lord.
Pode ser um Zé Ruela que não tem nem espada, mas se o bicho for leal tá valendo. Bora olhar a comida ali, tô com fome, mano. A almoço aqui em casa foi
Our
pega.
provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight.
Ih,
But there
rapaz, ó,
are
tem que ser
steps we
massa
can
com os
take.
Bolton.
In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Biscoito, mano, tô brocado. Deixa eu ver o que mais tem pra me falar. Tu?
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
Mestre horror.
Maester?
Yes,
Mano, eu tenho que pensar na
Are you prepared
casa,
to name your
velho.
sentinel?
Eu sou o Lorde.
No, I'm not ready just yet.
Let me know when you are, my lord.
Porra, que merda de conversa. Entrar na
Are you
coisa.
holding a sword or a turkey leg?
Não, pô, vou ter alguém, só não vou ter os mais humildes. Menos boca pra alimentar, pô.
Slash and parry. Slash and parry. Again.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Só vou sair daqui quando eu mandar esse bicho convocar. Tu conseguiu falar com mais de alguém, velho, desses aqui, pra tu saber quem é leal e quem não é? Fudeu, vou na bica, moleque.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I
não vi,
name my
mano.
sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Não.
Many thought
Com certeza
either
seria o
of you would
Duncan,
make a
pô.
fine sentinel,
Porque o bicho é o tio do
but I have
moleque, o
made
bicho é
my
massa.
decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood.
Tu escolheu o Duncan também, né?
Must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offer
of the Citadel?
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can
Todo mundo que tem Snow no nome é bastardo, filho.
Let him gaze upon Iron
Mas o bicho esse nome
and when
é
he
bastardo
enters,
também.
he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
Your father would not approve, my lord.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Eu tinha que ter mandado ele sentar, eu pensei exatamente nisso depois que eu fiz merda.
There will always be those who question your leadership.
Oxi, tu mandar ele se sentar também é rude, filho da puta. Senta aí. Quem é que faz isso, mano? Falou,
What about your brother,
gostaria de se
Asher?
sentar.
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile.
Não, porra, eu mandei ele calar a boca, eu não mandei ele sair, ele saiu de Zé Ruela.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath.
Era só
He
sentar e
grabbed
calar
the
a
miller's
boca,
boy by
mano.
the
Fica
neck.
de boa de
That was
calado.
his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger
Ué, mano, eu quero que o
inside
cara
you.
venha e todas as opções são pra ele não vir.
Do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Eu quero que chame o Asher aí, mano. É irmão, irmão é irmandade. Mas não tem essa opção.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine.
Yeah.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester.
Bia, eu tô no
Mira
finalzinho
stands with us, and she may be
anti-down,
able to
mano.
help us yet.
Aí eu tava, como eu fui fazendo com o Luiz, aí eu vou esperar o bicho chegar em casa pra mim terminar. Tá tipo no final mesmo, tô no último capítulo, no começo do último capítulo.
Milady.
You?
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
Tô, mano, é muito massa tu poder tomar as decisões do bagulho, tá ligado? Eu acho que, tipo, acho que suas decisões tinham que ser mais... Eu acho que vão ser ainda mais pra frente.
About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei.
É esse rolê de decisão foda que eu acho massa. Tipo, eu escolher ele vir pro sagão e me fuder, ou eu escolher ele receber na porta e me fuder, esses negócios.
Things that could be useful for you.
It's too dangerous for me right now. And for you as well.
You needn't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
É uma montanha. Essas roupas da guarda real esparrada, velho.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
I hope so.
You made the right decision, my lord.
A bola.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden of
no,
the...
that's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess.
Vai falar que são
Forrester
boas.
Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
What do you think?
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not Jack. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay.
No.
Aren't you the bold lord?
Ethan! No!
What have you done?
No!
But I don't want a bold lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No! No!
Even though you did bend the knee.
Caralho, velho, isso aconteceu no seu?
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Isso aconteceu no teu, velho?
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him.
E com as mesmas decisões?
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the mason quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Chama o mestre. O cara é um mestre, não é Deus não, porra.
Let it go!
Stop that! Ryan, please! Remember Ryan! Do something!
Aham.
My son.
Caralho, quem é que vai assumir? Ah, vai assumir é o exilado. Caralho, mano, esse troféu, filho, tá bom demais isso aí, puta merda.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life.
É, mano, mas se levar a irmã é pior. Quando ele falou, você gosta de caçar, é porque tipo, ele caça as gurias, ele solta as gurias peladas na selva e caça elas.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Mais uma? Caralho, muita conquista, velho. Esse foi o EP 1, né? Acho que já vai pro 2. É. Vou jogar o 2 nessa porra. Volto já que agora vai ser só porrada, né? Por causa do... que o irmão mais velho do bicho aí é lutador com sua porra. Já baixei já tudo, pô. Foi porque eu não sei olhar, achar os gratuitos, né? Eu escrevi Game of Thrones, aí tinha 200 coisas, eu baixei tudo.
The North Grove must never be lost. You're sending him to the war. The boy's done nothing wrong.
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Duncan, I've decided
O futuro
to name you as
está
my
da
sentinel.
casa está nas mãos do Ethan. Aí ele morreu.
I'm just worried about my family.
Soon I will be queen. And maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you.
Sim, mano, ele
Are you
aparece de
willing to
novo
risk
lá
an
na
alliance with
história.
the crown?
It's a risk
Mano,
I'm
o cara
willing to
tava
take,
mal pau no
Tyrion.
cu, eu fiquei com medo de eu não deixar ele pra trás e acabar
Your mother
morrendo
asked me to
junto.
cross the narrow
Ou
sea
perdendo
to
algum
find your
membro.
brother, Rashid.
Aconteceu alguma
We
coisa, ele
don't
ficou
want White Hill
vivo.
men within these walls.
You can be my highborn ward.
Ethan.
No.
Porra, puta amigo tu é, hein? Nem vai visitar a merda do teu amigo. Pô, mano, isso aqui deve ter dado 1h10 de jogo o primeiro episódio. Eu boto isso aqui. É, vai ser um jogo rápido. Ficar de olho nas promos já pra arranjar outros. Eu tô zerando o Antio.
Whoa, it's just me, Veska.
Took you long enough. Your ale's getting warm. Or warmer,
Opa,
I should say.
cerveja, quero. Tomar uma daqui a pouco, velho. Por quantas horas?
You can
3h30,
stop
5 horas eu vou lá
pacing.
beber.
They'll be here soon.
This stuff is weak compared to Northern Ale.
This place could use a good cleaning. I'd complain to the owner, except he's probably dead. Ale. It goes in yellow, comes out yellow. Waste time even drinking it, if you ask me.
Considering we found it in an abandoned tavern, it's not bad.
They smell off to you.
It's the only thing in Yunkai that doesn't.
I know. It's a filthy haven for thieves, murderers, and other deadly bastards. You should feel right at home. I know I do. May we drink, thieve, and fight until the end.
I'll drink to that.
You'll drink to anything.
Obrigado, obrigado.
Another round?
Cara, a guria do tamanho dele, fi, você não é uma mulher, não.
Have you forgotten about our honored and exalted guest? Go see if he's still breathing. How's he doing? We need him alive to collect his bounty. After that... I'll assume that grim look means yes, Veska. Our valuable hostage is just fine. 800 gold dragons for capturing him. Lucky we caught him trying to flee Yunkai.
Lucky for us. Not so lucky for him.
We should find more former slave masters with bounties on their heads.
I don't need any more naked fat men in my life, thank you.
Tô
They
prestando
say
atenção,
only the
porra.
poor know how to really spend money. We'll buy the finest wines, the best whores. Sleep in a bed without fleas. Sounds nice, doesn't it?
Who needs the best stores when the bad ones are so much more fun?
Eu quero
I
saber de
knew I
diversão.
liked
Deixa eu ver
you
se as
for a
putas
reason.
dessa merda é boa. Porque tu é
My
feia,
point
bicho.
is, with enough coin, we could do anything. Go anywhere.
I could afford passage back to Westeros. To Ironrock. I've heard nothing from my family in years.
You mean go home? They treated you like shit there. Kicked you out because you fell in love with a girl from the
Tô um
wrong
pouco me
damn
fudendo pra
house.
essa bicha, mas ela é leal, pelo
A man
menos.
doesn't choose who he loves. Your family should understand that. Westeros and its bloody houses. Who fucking cares?
They're still my family. My brothers and sisters. They had nothing to do with it.
I suppose that's true. Just remember,
Mano, eu penso numa resposta, aí eu penso, tipo, ele falando, eles ainda são família. Aí, tipo, o bicho fala, eles ainda são família, tá ligado? Botar moral. Aí os manos falam, mas eles ainda são minha família. Aí, tipo, parece uma indecisão idiota, mas é porque os caras são meio gay, velho.
To 800 gold dragons in our pocket.
Well said. You're not that drunk, are you?
Sorry.
Errei o drink, velho.
Beskar? I thought freed slaves put the bounty on Berserk.
They did. With his own gold.
So why are the fucking Lost Legion here?
Is that Tazal? From the Volantis job?
Maybe he's forgotten about that.
You! I told you if I saw you again...
Tazal! Isn't it funny how life brings old friends together?
I'd cut your fucking throats!
It's good to see you too, Tazal.
Where is he?
Where's who?
Here. 400 dragons.
They must be working for the Wise Masters.
And that's all you're getting.
The bounty is 8.
You get 4. It's more than you deserve.
Pô, eu apertei quadrado, mas eu demorei pra ler, velho.
Give us 800 and you can have him.
Don't be an asshole now. We're all sellswords here.
We are nothing like you. The Lost Legion are the blood of all Valyria. And we are done taking orders from whimpering pigs.
Bloody hell!
And we're done with you, too.
La da diri zombasi. Do ebi me.
Calm down, Tazal. We can still work out a deal.
You two are going to be useful to me for once.
Not bloody likely.
The Wise Masters will hear how Asher Forrester kidnapped the venerable Bezak. How he wouldn't take less than 800 gold dragons. So he killed Bezak instead.
Me?
Luckily, we were there to deliver swift justice.
So you steal the money and we get the blame.
Ponte-os em as! Ojos me nome jahosso kisikas!
Ih, rapaz, vai ter treta. Finalmente eles me ensinarem a lutar.
All right. Who dies first? Who wants to dance at the end of my sword?
Ai, caralho, eu não vi.
Kill them! Now!
More like.
Here's one.
Caralho, apareceu uma bola em vez de aparecer o X pra mim apertar. Puta que pariu.
Sicuri no pass me!
Morri. Eu morri. Puta merda. Eu morri, velho.
Sicuri no pass me! Pobita.
You owe me one.
Porra, tem que trabalhar. Mano, não é lerdeza, é que eu tava distraído, velho. Não esperava. Morri de novo.
Fuck you, Ash.
Tazal!
Ilibonios!
Tá, porra, que desfecho.
You know what this reminds me of?
That brothel in Norvos.
Ah, mas pensa pelo lado positivo, pô. Se o Ramsay quiser enfiar a faca na cabeça dele, é bom que eu possa voltar, porque o bicho é imortal.
You kill me, and the Lost Legion won't stop.
Tazal!
O Tazal! É, mano, você tá o Tazal?
Fucking all the gods of fire and fought.
Who the fuck is he?
My uncle.
That ended well.
More on their way.
We need to go.
Go, go, go.
Come on.
Malcolm.
Damn.
We have to keep moving.
Malcolm, stop.
Asher, I'm glad I found you, my boy. It's been far too long.
What are you doing here?
Your brother Ethan sent me. I'm here to bring you home.
Olha aí, mano, os troféus é muito bom, véi. Tu termina o sexto capítulo, tu vai ganhar um troféu de prata, o troféu picão lá, véi. Porque tá vindo tudo. Mas é porque, tipo, continua ganhando, tá ligado? Não é tipo, que nem nos jogos, tipo, esquivar não sei quantas vezes, matar não sei quantas pessoas. É tipo, só fazer escolha, velho. Mano, esse jogo tem alguma relação com Until Dawn, tipo, dos criadores, porque o estilo de jogo é bem parecido. Rodrigo Foster. Tá vivo, mano.
Damn foresters. That is so fucking far away.
Porra, capotou.
That's far enough.
I come from the twins bearing the dead of House Forrester. Lordly types from the looks of them.
All right, we'll take them.
Well, they're not free, are they? How much are you
Pelo menos
paying?
todo mundo morreu, que ia ficar só aquele lá, ia ser paeira. E o pirralho.
What have you got this time? Some poor peasant dressed up like a lord? A stable boy in Bannerman's clothes? You did this at Duskendale, and you have the fucking stones to try it again?
No,
This house has suffered the loss of many good men, and you dare come here claiming to have Forrester dead?
They're Forrester! Look at the...
Leave. Now!
Fine! I'll dump them in the river then!
You come back here again, you won't be leaving. You got that?
Aye, I heard you, mousy sheep fucker.
I'm sorry, sir.
Don't worry yourself.
7 hours.
What is it, sir?
This one's still alive. You there? Who are you?
It's me. Roderick.
Roderick? Roderick! Oh, the gods, it is you!
Sir?
Fetch the maester, hurry!
Fetch the maester!
Roderick!
Interessante, pelo menos não morreu todo mundo.
My lord, you should not be awake. The milk of the poppy. Drink. Calm now. That's it.
Roderick!
My lady.
No.
I am at a very delicate moment in the surgery.
Please, I want to see my son.
Let her. Sir, my lady, I must insist that you leave.
No. Roderick, what have they done to you?
These wounds would have killed any other man. As it is, he may never walk again.
Roderick? What's wrong with him?
He drank the milk of the poppy.
Please don't leave me. Not yet.
Tá porra. Nossa, mano, deve ter muita história até o 6º episódio. Tô ligado, eu tinha visto, eu pensava que era um dos moleques, mano. Depois vou até perguntar, porque porra. Acordou a gatinha.
Morning, Talia. Good to see you again.
Roderick, thank the gods. Brother, I thought I lost you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Come here, sister.
How bad is it? Maester Tengrin says your leg may never fully heal. And your face.
These wounds will heal, Talia.
I know. You'll be your old self before we know it. Roderick, there's something you need to know. Ethan is dead.
Ethan?
Bruce Bolton's bastard came here and threatened to take me away. Ethan grabbed me. And that monster put a blade through his throat. Like it was nothing. Ethan... How could this happen to him?
We'll make Ramsay pay for what he did. I promise.
Good. We're planning to honor Ethan in the Grove, alongside Father. And now Mother wants me to write this song for the funeral. I can't.
You can, Talia. I know you can.
It's been chaos here since he died. We have White Hills soldiers stationed in our courtyard. Even the small folk don't feel safe. You need to show everyone who this house belongs to.
They need a lord.
You're still a hero to them. If you lead, others will follow. I know you still need time to heal,
I'll be fine, Talia.
The council's meeting in the Great Hall right now, actually. Nobody expects you there, but if you think you're ready...
I want to go.
Nem eu esperava, minha filha.
Can you even stand? They could use your leadership.
Only one way to find out.
I missed you, brother. You can do this, Roderick. I know you can. Roderick!
Que merda.
I'm fine. Why'd you do that?
I won't let anyone see you like this. Not when the house appears so weak already. It's a long way to the Great Hall. We can't risk you falling where others can see. Take my hand. Let me help you.
No. I have to do this on my own.
All right.
Cara, mas é muita decisão, é toda hora. No Until Dawn é tipo muito menos mesmo, velho. Aqui os bichos não deixam tu nem jogar direito, tá ligado? Tanta decisão que tu tem que levar. Tipo, mas a decisão faz parte do jogo quando é diplomacia, mas tipo isso aqui eu achei bem desnecessário.
Now the hard part.
É, porque tipo, quando igual a diplomacia é massa, tá ligado? Tu poder tomar, dizer como é que vai ser o
Everyone will
rolê.
be so glad to see you up, though I think you'll find that much has changed.
Muralha. É, até agora não caiu não.
Recruits at the gate!
Cara, nós já conheceu um dos principais lá, o Jon Snow.
New arrival, is it?
Another one for Frostfinger.
On a horse, no less.
Looks like it was built by giants, doesn't it? You're new, here to take the black. Because you got that look about you.
Aye, I am.
Thought so. I'm new here myself. Frostfinger, he's the one you want. Handles all new recruits.
Which one's Frostfinger?
That grizzled old prune.
É o Luiz aí, esse bosta. Ô Luiz, tu entrou aqui antes, mano. Se tu tiver, se não foi tu, eu boto até que um desconhecido veio me ver.
That's just his way.
Ele não gostou de mim, porque ele ficou muito pouco
You
tempo.
seem nice. That's not so good round here.
You fight like a girl. A worldling girl, maybe.
Caralho, alguém veio me ver, mano. Eu sou streamer muito famoso. Puta que pariu. Porra, ô Biel. Tem como eu salvar, Otário? Acho que eu vou continuar o antes. Vou aproveitar que o bicho tá aqui logo. Bom que tu vê também, fi. Já becode esse, velho. Olha lá, você perderá todos os avanços até então. Aí é paia, velho. Acho que tu só pode parar quando terminar o cap.
You're Frostfinger?
You recruits. You come, you train, you fight, you die. Who are you, boy?
I'm Garrett Tuttle, nephew to Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of Ironrath.
Garrett Tuttle of Ironrath. And how does a Castellan's nephew get himself sent to the wall? You thief.
Véi, se tu vê essa engrenagem, me avisa que eu ia parto pro...
That's none of your business.
You're a castle black boy. Every last wart on your freezing cold ass is my business now. You arrive on horseback, wearing a soldier's livery. I know exactly who you are, Garrett Tuttle.
Sir?
From Duncan Tuttle, Castellan of House Forrester.
My uncle wrote to the Night's Watch.
He goes on for a bit, but then he asks us to make you a ranger. As if it's a knighthood. So you see, Tuttle, I know all about you. And yes, it is my business, all of it.
Aí a porra do Luiz saiu, caralho, velho. Que adianta continuar aqui então.
Yes, sir.
Now then, we'll start.
Understood.
Oh, and Tuttle, sooner or later, the Night's Watch will be your death. When it comes, try to make it quick.
And last we'd heard, Asher was in Slaver's Bay, so Malcolm caught a ship headed for...
I heard they took him off a corpse cart. And he's missing his arms and legs.
At least he can still eat and shit.
The White Hill soldiers are drunk again. And we have too few men to handle them.
Não, só do Luiz sair, então não adianta jogar antes, não. Era porque a gente fez a história toda junto, tá ligado? Aí o bicho queria ver como é que ia ficar. Junto não, né? Foi minha decisão, mas o bicho tava curiando. O bicho quer ver como é que vai acontecer.
And bring us some salted pork while you're at it.
Fill yourself up, you lazy fuck. Lines up. Is that him?
Has to be, doesn't it?
He's hideous. Had a run-in with Walder Frey, did you?
Should have buried him with the corpses.
Forrester's
Real
cursed.
shame about your leg,
Who
my
gives
lord.
a toss?
What a dis...
We have business in the Great Hall.
Go round.
Get out of my way. I'm quite comfortable, thank you. And I don't think you're gonna make me. I wonder what's weaker. Your legs? Or this house?
I am the lord of this house. And you will move.
Go on then, my lord.
Let's go.
It's ridiculous. You're treating them like
The wine keeps their wits dull.
It makes us look weak.
Both of you, please.
So you'd rather they riot?
Duncan, you're a damn fool sometimes.
It doesn't matter what you think. I was chosen as sentinel. My lords.
Roderick. My boy. Come, join us.
Lady Talia, you should have told us the Lord needed help.
My lord. It's good. It's good to see you awake, Lord Roderick.
We didn't expect you so soon. The Maester said it would be weeks before you were walking, if you walked again at all.
It was highly probable.
I told you he'd be up and about.
I'm not here to talk about my elf.
Perhaps we should get started.
Yes, let's.
Dahlia's told me the state of our house.
Then you know our situation is grim, my lord.
No thanks to your sentinel. He's been getting the
Eu
White
apertei no
Hill soldiers.
finalzinho, mano.
It keeps
Quase
them
me
off their
fudi.
guard.
They think you're a bloody fool.
My lords, please!
Oh, I'm a fool. At
Foi
least I
porque
was
tu foi
there
com a
by
guria,
Ethan's
né?
side when Ramsay stole.
I've told you. I was keeping an eye on the Bolton
You
soldiers.
should have been protecting your lord. Now Ethan's dead, and Ryan a hostage.
And what have you done to get him back? Nothing.
Because we have no army. I will have order.
Toma! Tá, porra, que grito,
Of
velho.
course. Apologies, my lord.
The Whitehills have my brother. We fight amongst ourselves, when we should be fighting them.
We'd need an army to win that fight. And we don't have one. Not anymore.
Summon our allies, then.
I'm afraid we have none left, my lord. We've heard little from the Glovers since the Ironborn took Deepwood Motte. Halsey's Helliver, Grayson and Brownbarrow were all slaughtered at the Twins, and the rest of our allies are terrified of the Boltons.
You forget the Glenmores. You'd be wed to Elena Glenmore already if not for the war. And her father is no coward. Now that you've returned, the marriage can proceed as planned.
The marriage?
Well, much has changed. The Glenmores may no longer desire the union.
Lady Elena will decide for herself. Your betrothed is on her way here as we speak.
Lady Elena?
She's coming now.
He's barely recovered.
He is recovered enough. If she still wishes to marry, we'd have the allies we so desperately need.
Their army would become oath-bound to Roderick.
And we could burn High Point to the fucking ground.
Yes, this marriage could be our chance.
Of course, we must hope Lady Elena still wants to marry Roderick. We're talking about a marriage, not an Ironwood contract.
I'll secure her father's army, no matter what it takes.
Very good, my lord.
Just be careful not to push Elena too hard.
If Elena does come to Ironrath, she'll see those soldiers in the courtyard.
We starve them out, and they'll have to leave.
I'd rather they be lying around drunk than setting the stables on fire.
My lord, perhaps you could put an end to this tiresome dispute.
Can we not compromise?
We could keep them fed, but take away their wine.
Well, that'd be something at least.
Thank the seven.
Now, if there's nothing more to discuss.
Perdi a resposta que eu tava lendo. Caralho, tô retardado, só pode, velho.
It's time to light the Ironwood torches.
Yes, my lady.
Welcome back, my lord.
It's good to be back.
Tava lendo, porra. Eu tava lendo o quadrado, velho, ainda. Não, o primeiro que eu realmente quis ficar calado, tá ligado? Porque que eu tava com medo de neguinho ficar grilado com, tipo, perder lealdade. Aí eu preferi ficar calado. Aí o segundo foi porque eu tava lendo. Esse bagulho dos caras ser um antagonista do outro e aí eles ficar escolhendo o lado é foda. Precisa dos dois, velho.
It's not the same without him.
You have to be strong, Talia.
Everyone knows how much Ethan meant to you. I'm sure it will honor him well. About Elena, I've sent a letter to Mira. The Tyrells hold much influence over the Glenmores. I don't know where things stand between her and Lady Marjorie, but maybe your sister can find a way to help.
Nossa, a irmã do... Acho que ele deve aparecer também. A irmã da Marjorie é o irmão, né? Mas pode chamar de irmã também, é o viadão. Mas o bicho é viadão muito fudido, pô. Só que ele luta pra caralho, mas ele é viadão.
Is that the letter to the orphanage?
Yes, my lady. It's nearly done.
Make sure to tell them we'll send all the leftovers. And something nice after that.
Lady Marjorie intends to visit again very soon.
Lovely. They'll be pleased to hear that.
É nóis.
And the seal. Here you are. Oh, are there any more invitations to send, or are we finally done with the cursed things?
One more. An invitation to Sir Maynard.
Ah, yes. One of my father's favorite drinking companions.
I have a letter for Lady Mira Forrester.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Lady Mira.
What is it, Mira?
It's from my mother. She asks that I help ensure Roderick's betrothal to Elena Glenmore remain intact.
How can you do that from 1,000 leagues away? Ah, it's my help she's after, isn't it?
Pensou rápido, hein, cachorro?
She's a bold woman. Most would shy away from asking such things.
Of course. She knows you're very influential.
She's not entirely wrong. A letter from me could encourage the Glenmores to honor the betrothal. But it wouldn't be very discreet. You'd be forcing their hand. Mira, you have been so patient, so loyal. Your loyalty will not go unrewarded. I'm seeing Grandmother today. She'll have some ideas about your brother's predicament. I'm sure she can help. She's subtle, but very
essa avó do
effective.
da bicha é foda.
Thank you, my lady.
I'd better get going.
É a rainha de espinhos, pô.
Mira, we'll talk more later.
If Lady Marjorie wrote a letter,
Caralho, Biel, e aí? Calma aí, eu tenho que refletir. Não vamos trair a Marjorie, não.
I'm sorry, Roderick. Sir Maynard, you are hereby invited.
Tu viu, né, que tipo, eu podia mandar uma carta dizendo que era ela e eu podia...
Lady Marjorie sent me to
Eu podia continuar o trampo, aí eu preferi continuar o trampo.
Sir Maynard. The man's breath smells like a brew house. I was hoping I'd catch you at something slightly more exciting. A love? And all that's happening with your family.
Mas aí ela já ajudou o Cabuloso ou ela
hoping we could talk.
ou foi com o Zono, adiou?
If you don't mind. Go ahead then. Well, we really should get these letters sent first.
Entendi.
Do you need any help with those? I've got them.
Então tem que pensar bem, velho. Eu acho que eu já pedi ajuda, né? Agora já era, já gastei minha ficha já.
Bloody cold today, isn't it? Seems to keep getting colder. They say it'll be a short autumn.
Oi, fuckhead. You might be new here, but you're in my spot. So move. I think we'll get along fine.
Most of you will be dead within the year.
Frostfinger and his bloody speeches.
If you want to survive in the Night's Watch, listen close.
You know why I got sent to the wall?
The wall was erected over 8,000 years ago.
Why?
To defend the realm from wild...
Had this girl I used to fuck now and again. Face like a queen, tits like a whore. Turned out she was married to some lordly. He tried to stick me with this. I stuck it in him instead.
Shut up for once, will you?
What's your problem?
I'm sick of Finn bragging about all the girls he's fucked.
And what dire crime are you here for?
Fucking potatoes.
Potatoes?
You fuck potatoes? What? No! I stole them. That's what got me sent to the wall.
Nobody cares, thief.
Don't call me that. My name's Cutter.
Cutter the potato fucker. There's one for the songs.
Oi, my sister was hungry.
I've got something for your sister.
Don't fucking talk about my sister,
Caralho, que
alright?
fita, mano. Ele tá falando fuck de batata. Tipo, metia a pica na batata, mas aí os caras falaram cagador de batata.
Tuttle, who was it?
Sorry, sir. It were my fault.
Covering for your new brothers already, are you?
Garrett Tuttle here wants to be a ranger. So we can go north of the wall and die on some wildling's spear. But what he wants doesn't mean shit. So today you're all gonna show me what you're made of. Can you swing a sword? Shoot a bow? Are you strong? Those who do well might just survive. The rest of you...
Frostfinger. Fode, barbudão. Ó, o Jon Snow.
I need a word.
Go on, get started.
Best of luck, Tuttle. Here we go.
Vamos ver. Pausar aqui rapidão, fica o sol tá batendo na minha cara. Vou botar um pano. Meu Deus, quase derrubei o controle. Pronto.
Again. Balls up.
See those dummies? Those are things. Come to eat
Bro.
your brains for breakfast.
Pô, só dá pra me olhar. Aqui. Pet.
Castle Black. So this is home now.
Porra, mano, eu achei isso paia também, velho. Até eu achar que eu tô fazendo o rolê. Puta que pariu, com essa câmera ainda. Olha a entrada aí.
Can't wander off now. Not with Frostfinger watching.
É treinar, é? Deixa eu ver.
Hit those dummies where I tell you. Not quite.
Espada, meu bagulho é espada, parceiro.
Take that! Take that!
Watch your bloody tongue.
Os bichos estão doidos pra se matar. Porra de treino é esse?
This one should do.
Tem meu filho pra quem tá com a espada do
I'll be
rei,
sparring
né?
with you today. Remember, these blades are dulled, but a sword's still a sword. Good luck. Wake up!
Ah, eu tinha que esperar carregar, puta que pariu. Qual a lógica disso?
Get off me, you bloody ox.
Like old Frosty said, not everyone's cut out for this.
Hit those dummies where I tell you.
Não impressionei o cara. Vou fazer o com arco agora.
You deaf? Are you hard of hearing?
Pois é.
Doing that all wrong.
But we don't have these where I...
Mansrader will shit himself when he sees you coming.
Let me show you.
O Jon Snow? Caralho, que fita. Mas é porque isso aí foi foda também, mano. O bagulho era pra carregar, não percebi.
Alright, let's see if you can aim worth a wildling's
Era pra
arse.
esperar e depois apertar.
Shoot the targets I tell you to.
Let's start easy. Middle dummy, center of the chest. You can follow orders at least. Next bolt. Left target, head. Good. Right target, chest. Not bad. Center, between the eyes. Something wrong with your eyes? One less wildling. You hit all of them. Nicely done.
Finn thinks he's so bloody clever. If a real wildling got his hands on him...
He's just a bully.
Aye, he is. That's why I took this. Swiped it right off him. Don't tell, alright? I don't think he'd take it kindly.
I won't tell anyone.
I knew I could trust you.
Calma, tá suave. Tô controle. Você sabe pra onde é que eu tenho que ir agora nessa merda? Ô câmera chata do caralho. Pegar os barris. Cara, eu tô com fome já. Deixa eu ver essa porra aqui.
Hit those dummies where I tell you.
Bora pra trás, caralho.
You there, recruit.
Vou vai sofrer bullying, viu, velho? Caralho.
See if you can carry one of these barrels over to the witch.
What's in it?
It's pitch. Dump it off the wall and it'll burn the wildlings down to their fucking bones.
Right. I can do this.
Want some help?
O maluco é um monstro. Bora, doido, se mexe.
Don't hurt yourself, Tuttle.
Filha da puta.
I'm thinking steward for you. You can help Frostfinger wash his cock. If the thing hasn't frozen off.
Calado. Ó, ele sorriu, filho da puta. Chupa essa aí. Zerrou ela do caralho. Tava duvidando das minhas habilidades.
You're pathetic.
Fuck off. You didn't even try.
A crossbow's a coward's weapon. Besides, I could hit that dummy from here with my... Where is it? Where the fuck's my knife? If someone has it, I'll cut their fucking balls off.
Não, pô, eu deixei. Vou falar merda
You
com o
were the
maluco.
last one I showed it to.
É porque agora, só agora que eu fui perceber que o triângulo vai ficar calado.
You little fucking thief.
It weren't me.
Finn, don't.
Só agora que eu percebi.
Give me my knife.
I don't have it, I swear.
Out of my way.
Garrett, do something.
Just calm down. Fight.
Oh!
Porra.
I won't say it again. Step the fuck aside.
If you ever hit me again, I swear
Ai, cacete.
Fight! Fight!
Yeah, get
Here
here.
they go again.
O maluco é igual Sultana, porra. Só que violento. O diabo levei.
Get up.
What is going on here?
He stole my fucking knife.
No, I didn't.
And Garrett defended him.
The last thief I caught no longer has hands.
I swear I don't have it.
He must have hid it.
And you? I expected better, Tuttle. Instead, I find you doing this on your first bloody day of training. You clearly need a few days scrubbing the latrines.
Frostfinger, I need
Aí,
another
ó,
man
tipo
to
isso
top
aí,
the
pô.
wall.
Se as três falam era
Fine.
merda, tá ligado?
Let
O cara
him
ia
freeze his
continuar puto
balls
comigo, é
off.
melhor ficar calado, pô.
I'll deal with this one.
Get off!
Mind your fucking manners.
You, come with me.
Bora, bora, bora. De hoje não me chamou pro cartinho. Ih, caralho, que hoje tem.
This way. I love King's Landing in the afternoon. The sun just barely kisses your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
You're right. It's beautiful here.
Just through here.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Queen Cersei's finest wine. Come on, sit down.
I hope you've got
Deixa, eu
another
quero
one.
beber mesmo. Ficar chapado.
I never took you for a lush, Mira.
Chapar, chapar.
Sadly, it's just the one. A little won't hurt.
Beber, porra, eu quero chapar, velho.
So, I,
Ih, se esconde.
well, I just... I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one.
I swear. I won't tell a soul.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Elena for many years. She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes. I'm fortunate to be where I am, I know that. But to always have to hide. I don't want to hide from you as well.
What of your father? Who else knows about this?
Lady Marjorie, her grandmother, and now you. It's just... I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever. I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life. A family of my own.
Did you have someone in mind? Someone you'd wish to
Ela vai
marry?
pedir pra casar com o irmão
I'd
dela.
have to convince Lady Marjorie to make an introduction first. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe... sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot. Please, Mira. I understand if you can't commit to anything. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother and your father. You need this more than I do.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion.
My lord.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon?
Care to join us, Lord Tyrion?
Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me.
I took the wine from the cellars.
Aren't you full of surprises? I suggest bringing cups next time.
Só foge o cara? Como assim?
There are risks
Ah, só
worth
fode,
taking.
né?
Stealing wine from the Queen Regent isn't one of them. Especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in
Pô, mano,
Ireland.
mas aí o negócio é que ela tava
Most of the
pedindo
Royal
pra
Navy
mim,
went up in green
em vez de eu casar, né, no caso a guria, em vez de eu
must be redone.
casar
He
com uma família
insisted I
grande
handle
pra me
things
ajudar a
myself.
deixar ela casar, tá
I'm
ligado?
on
Em
my
vez de falar,
way
pô, não
to
quero
meet
casar,
representatives of Lord Whitehill.
deixar a guria ele
Lord
casar.
Whitehill.
Pra ajudar ela e me fuder, pô.
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords, negotiating with him won't be pleasant.
I will speak for House Forrester.
Perhaps you could. Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them.
Não, pô, mas depois ela falou,
Imagine
é
their
porque
surprise
eu
when I bring
também
a
tô
Forrester
esperando um
to the table.
casamento. Aí ela falou, quando
might
a
be the
Marjorie
first
tocar
fun
no
I've had in
assunto
months.
que ela achar um pra você, fala que você quer
My lady.
que você passa pra mim, tá ligado? Aí eu fiquei calado, tipo, não fala. Aí de um lado era não prometo nada, do outro lado era prometo e de embaixo nem lembro. Aí eu fiquei calado. Tipo, eu não prometo, não quer dizer que eu vou fazer, mas também não quer dizer que eu vou fazer.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous. Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a lady, Lord Andros. That much is clear.
Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Why are you here?
Puta merda, é
A
um
fair
boi,
question.
velho.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone. This is no place for a Forrester.
That's a private matter, my lords.
Forresters have nothing to offer, my lord. If you want ironwood, you'll have to deal with the Whitehills.
Andros? I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us,
You're going to dismiss
You
us?
can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think
Cara,
so.
esse boizão aí é muito chato, puta
Lord
merda.
Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly. Nor am I.
That's enough, Andros.
There's no need to make threats.
You have no idea. Lord
Todo
Tyrion.
chato da porra, caralho.
Lord
Gordo
Tyrion,
só faz
do
merda.
let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen. Ah, well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
Eita, nem sei o que eu tinha em mente, ó.
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition? You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
I'm sure you already have a proposal in mind.
Say the Crown agrees to buy Ironwood solely from you. Lord White will have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war. You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
With you as a partner, that won't happen.
As Master of Coin, I can do many things, but sending an army to the north is not one of them. However, I know your house needs this. I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return. Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
Whatever it is, I'll do it.
I just asked you for an open favor, and you agreed as if I were inviting you to tea. You're either very brave or very foolish. We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
Tá porra. Caralho, nega, estratégia pura. É o Brod. Ah, mano, o outro tá vivo, não quero mais saber de tu não, na moral. Se fode.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You coming with us then?
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
I can lead an army.
I know you can. I've always known it. Your father was blind to that.
Tô andando, filho da puta, essa merda aqui é lerda demais.
To hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
Caralho, não tem um botão de correr nessa porra, fica agoniado,
One-eyed
velho.
Croft, with
Vou
the
andar
second
mais rápido
sons.
igual no antes não tem como
They're
correr
all
não,
with
tem
the
que andar
Targaryen
rápido.
girl now.
Mas não é lerdeza
Croft
também.
owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll figure something out.
Not exactly a plan, though, is it?
Don't worry, he'll get it done.
Well, this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beskar.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
Ponte renas. Yon kai non jossi botagon costoti da orra.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Guess we'll find out.
Good lad. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Caralho, o deles foi só aquilo, que merda. Já voltou pra guria. Pra mina do pro pau de ferro. Entra, porra. Tá, caralho, que viadagem é essa, mano? Entra. Mete a mão na porta logo, doido.
Hello?
Ah, isso aqui deve ter mesmo os mesmos migué. Ah não, roubaram os rolês dela, certeza.
Everything's still here.
Ou não.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
Informação é poder, jumento.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Ô, Biel, tá escutando de boa? Apareceu uma mensagenzinha que a net tá zoada.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir...
How would you know that?
I just meant that since there's no obvious damage, that...
Enough, Maester.
Mano, eu odeio esses
When we last
meisters
spoke of Elena, you said you'd push to get her father's army.
Na série,
And so
tipo,
you
todas as
must.
casas têm o seu, tá
Just
ligado? Os
remember
bichos são só tipo
that
uns
you'll want to see
tipo uns
gentleness in them
conselheiros.
too.
Só que os bichos só falam
I
merda.
don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice, but this is an important day for all of us.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
Roderick? You look... You're really...
Welcome to Ironrath, Elena. It's good to see you.
Where are my courtesies? It's good to see you too.
Please.
Moleque, agora eu vou mandar um charlate, viu? Pega a visão, Biel, pega a visão.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I'm getting better every day. Might be a while before we dance again, though.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
Opa!
But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here?
Porra.
Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to show our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question. And frankly, I'm torn.
Eita porra,
Don't
que
care about your
escroto.
scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North. And they flay their enemies.
I know things may look bad, but I won't let our houses fall.
I wish I could stand by you, Roderick, but I have to be practical.
Elena.
It doesn't matter how we feel.
How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
Because I love you, Elena.
Roderick. I wish that was enough. I'm sorry. But I have to think of my family. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off. If it helps, we can delay the announcement. It'll give you time to get your affairs in order.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
My father has not yet made a decision.
Well, for what it's worth,
né,
you can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
Get out. Now.
How rude of you. Your mother's the one who invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Ryan attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
If you've hurt Ryan in
Tô ligado, pô, na hora que eu cliquei eu pensei aí. Tipo, eu pensei, pô, era melhor pagar. Mosquei, velho. Mas eu acho que vou ter oportunidade de novo. Mais pra frente. Não vai ser só tipo um tiro cego e mudou totalmente a história assim, não.
Now, I hear you're ordering them around. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
I do not have to obey.
See? That's just the kind of arrogance I'm talking about. So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan called me Craven, but you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
I'm not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do that!
Snow
I know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest Ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Caralho, tomara que eu não tenha feito muita merda com isso. Puta que pariu, não esperava que esse gordo fosse fazer isso não, mas acho que ele faria isso.
By the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
He's always been a brute. I'm just glad you didn't submit to him.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family? What's poor Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
Era pra apertar X, mano, mas as frases são muito grandes pra me ler, velho.
My lord.
Filho da puta nem tá prestando atenção, né? Senão tu tinha comentado que eu sou burro.
7 fucking hours.
can't be fighting with the other recruits. You need those men to have your back. There's enough out here trying to kill us, without trouble amongst our own.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm Garrett.
Frostfinger told me about you. Seems to think you might be trouble.
He doesn't know me.
He's seen 1,000 recruits pass through those gates. He knows you better than you think. He said you fought for the North with the Foresters. You were there, at the Twins.
Yes.
I still don't understand. 3,000 men, and not one could save my brother. Why didn't anyone fight back? Why didn't they rally to their king?
The men were too drunk to draw their swords. The Freys cut us open.
Those cowards. Couldn't face Rob like men, so they stabbed him in the back. They couldn't even give him an honourable death. Let him die fighting.
Walder Frey and Roose Bolton will pay for their treachery.
I'd like to believe you, but men like that don't get what they deserve. Now the Freys command River Run, and the Boltons are Wardens of the North. After what they did. It's not right.
They murdered my family. I should have been there.
I keep thinking if I'd been there, I could have done something. But chances are, I'd be dead too. Whatever I once thought, my place is here. With the Night's Watch.
Não, burro, eu não tô falando de perder diálogo, só pra você ver como você é burro. De eu não ter beijado a mão dele, velho. Perder diálogo foi porque eu tava lendo, tava enorme, velho. Eu queria falar, eu realmente, quando eu não beijei a mão, era porque eu não podia fazer isso na frente dela ainda, porque senão tudo que ela disse é verdade, tá ligado? Que a casa tá fraca e que eu ia puxar isso pro buraco.
Some won't even have a reason. They'll hate you anyway. You can't do anything about it. Trust me, I know.
I can't just ignore him.
No good will come of doing otherwise.
Mas tu fez o... Tu ofereceu a merda da madeira. Eu não, eu me fudi, porque eu não recebi ela e agora eu não tinha... E tu também, né? Tu não ia ter madeira pra pagar. Aconteceu a mesma coisa no teu? Ah, tem que andar. Esse jogo é todo doido. Em vez deles me fazer isso aqui pra mim logo, tá fazendo um vídeo, aí do nada para pra mudar do espaço. Aí vai começar outra coisa assim. Ego.
I felt the same first time I saw it. I heard you want to be a ranger. Why? Why risk your life out there?
I want to protect House Forrester.
You'll protect them by doing your duty here. Not many recruits want to be rangers. They'd rather stay here where they think they'll be warm and safe. But Mance Raider
não, mas eu acho que o Bolton... O Bolton é pica, tá ligado? Mas o Ramsay, que eu esqueci o nome dele, que o pai do Ramsay, né, no caso, ele não liga não, mas o Ramsay liga. Não pode dizer que tá falando disso.
I'm not like them.
I thought that once. Thought I was better than them. But the vows make every man an equal. I'd say you'll get used to the cold, but you won't. Come on. Better get by a fire, or you'll end up like Frostfinger.
Mas eu acho que eu ainda consigo ela pro meu lado, vai ter mais diálogo, né? Tipo, vou falar que cancelou, cancelei. Porra é essa, velho?
I'm here, but where are you?
Caralho, se adianta que
Where do you think you're going? At this time of night?
I'm meeting someone.
It's a little late to be out, isn't it? Do you know what this uniform means?
It means you serve the Lannisters.
So, you best get yourself back to your chambers. And I mean, now. If you don't like it, you can take it up with the commander.
Is there no way I can change your mind?
Did you not hear me?
At ease, Lucan. The lady is with me.
Yes, sir. Enjoy your night.
I hope he wasn't bothering you, my lady. I'm Damien.
Thank you, Damien.
It was my pleasure. You got my note.
That was you.
I'm very glad you could make it. I've been wanting to talk to you for quite some time.
What do you know about Lord Tyrion?
Oh, I could tell you a great deal about the Imp. I am sorry about this, Mira, but you've made enemies of the wrong people. A handmaiden should know her place.
What people?
I'll make this quick if that helps. I'd hate to see you suffer.
Empurre o quê, velho? Caralho, eu não entendi o que tava escrito. Já matou um moleque.
You?
What happened? What was that?
He said I'd angered the wrong people.
So, someone sent him?
What are you doing here?
I heard yelling. You did what you had to do, Lady Mira. You had no choice.
I need to get back.
Os Lannisters são filho da puta demais, pô. Caralho, agora fudeu, porque o Brutamonte lá viu que esse Damien falou, ah, ela tá comigo. Ah tá, o bicho foi coisa.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't.
Cara, esse moleque aqui também é escroto, viu?
Damien, where are ya?
Não, não me faz controlar essa porra agora não. Odeio controlar, mano. Achei que... Pô, mano, eu acho que é melhor ficar, vai que acusa, tá ligado? Eu fiquei. Dá de pista pra alguém te fuder depois.
What's Gwyn Whitehill doing here?
No idea.
Hello, Roderick. Sir Roland. It's been a while since we've met.
Yes. Last time I saw you and my brother had almost started a war. Your father wanted to murder Asher for your little love affair, remember?
Ah, isso aí tu que vai saber, né? Porque tu que tá mais na frente, eu não sei. Não, pô, sabe porque o Brutamonte sabe que aquela faca é daquele cara e que ele tava comigo.
Probably mean nothing to you, but they're all I have.
Thank you, Gwyn.
I'm so sorry, Roderick. Your brother didn't deserve this.
Neither of them did.
Listen, I know my father is intent on using Ryan as a hostage, but I think you deserve some news of him. I know it's little consolation, but if I can offer you this...
So you disagree with your father, then?
I will admit his methods are often misguided. But he's not mistreating your brother. I'm looking after him, but...
What?
The other day he said something that made me worry. He asked me if his father died because he was a coward. He asked if he was really a thief and a traitor like my father says. I don't wish to upset you, but...
Please help him, Gwyn. Don't let him believe what your father tells him.
I've been doing my best to set him right, but he is only a child. He feels forgotten, alone. He's waiting for his family, but every day my father tells him they will never come. That they've chosen their pride over him. And with each passing day, those words start to sound like truth.
I will get him back. He'll be with his family again. You tell him that.
Of course. But if you truly want to bring Ryan home, this war has to end. You know that. We don't have to be enemies, Roderick.
Hello, Gwyn.
It's good to see you, Talia. I hope I can count on your discretion.
Roderick, you should speak to Mother.
Mother, come join the others.
He should be here. He should be with his family. But instead they send her.
Gwyn may be able to help us.
It's happening all over again. I can see it. My father's house was once mighty like this one, but his loyalty to the Targaryens cost us dearly. I watched as countless of our kin fell, saw our lands destroyed, everything we clung to was ripped from our hands. I can't watch that same fate before this family. Our house. My children.
Our family is strong, Mother. We will not fall.
Many men are strong, and still the night takes them. You must be ready to defend us, Roderick. Your body may be damaged, but your spirit must be like iron. You let nothing stand in your way, do you understand? If you have to murder every last Whitehill down to the babes in their beds, no matter what, you must do it. Promise me.
It won't come to that. We will defeat them.
War asks much of a man that he is not prepared to give. You must be ready. Promise me.
We will be ready, Mother. Mira, Asher, even Garrett. They all stand with us.
We are strong.
Yes. I suppose we have to be.
Would you say a few words, my lord? My father. He was everything. Everything I ever wanted to be.
He showed me what it is to be a lord.
He was always kind. I never knew.
Oxi, a opção era, ele era maldoso, cara, no funeral do homem que era conhecido por ser bom com todo mundo. Mandar uma bomba dessa.
I love you, father. Ethan, my little brother, he stood up to Ramsay Snow. He saved our sister's life and paid with his own. He was only a boy.
We honor Lord Gregor Forrester, my husband, my love, and our Lord Ethan, my sweet little boy. But now is time to say goodbye. Father and son are returned to the earth, to the ice. And from their sacrifice, new life begins.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Tá porra, já é 5h20, velho.
From ice we foresters born, to ice we all return. Father, brother, I've sworn to guard this rest you've earned. I'd bare my neck to wail in pain and swim the shivering sea. Paint slavers blame.
Não, essa fora os três dias pra eu não falar. Véi, esse papo pode até ter e ser uma casa, tipo, muito bosta. Porque tem muita casa pequena que tipo, nem presta atenção. E tem umas casas massas, tá ligado? Tipo, tem aquelas casas que só servem pra servir as casas grandes. Aí eu nem tô ligado pros nomes.
Fight on, Ethan the brave. Old gods bear steel with you. Our Lord, my twin, I
Caralho, mano, o povo tá falando aqui no grupo do que o uniforme do JMJ tá horrível. Do terceirão dos caras que procurando uma foto.
What's going on?
Roderick, you have to do something. Lord Whitehill's son has arrived.
Griff Whitehill means to torment us. Nothing worse than a fourthborn with something to prove.
It was bad enough when it was just the soldiers.
We can't live with them under our roof.
Form up and follow my lead. You'll be taking your vows. You too, Tuttle. Time to start proving you're a brother.
Oh, the things we do for family. I wonder sometimes if it's worth it, all the sacrifices. Enjoy the wedding.
How much further to Marine?
A few days.
If the Lost Legion doesn't catch up to us first.
No. I overheard a couple of men whispering about the Lannister.
Isso foi o fim do Ep 2, né? Chegar no 3, o Ep 2 demorou 1h20. É, tá padrão, 1h20.
What was that?
1h10. O dragão da bicha. Olá. Ah, entendi. Vocês, 76% dos jogadores não falsificaram. Vocês, 76% dos jogadores se recusaram a beijar o anel. Caralho, velho, eu tô padrão. Da Tonete, beleza. 51% perderam o noivado. Cara, a maioria perdeu o noivado, mano. Então eu realmente perdi, cara, eu sou um animal. Calma, buguei naquilo ali. O que é aquilo ali? Ficaram do lado do Cotter. Quem é Cotter mesmo? Não sei, que eu não lembro mais, velho. Ah, tá, do carinha. Você e 90% dos jogadores mataram o agressor de mira. Ah, em vez de correr. Deixa eu ver aqui no da Tonete logo. Oxe, pra mim a Tonete era do primeiro com aquela cara dela lá. Pô, vou ter que seguir ela, mano. Caralho, vai se fuder. Bicha é feinha ainda. Ah, aproveitar essas letrinhas pra pagar um mijão aqui. Tô ligado, lembrei na hora lá da faquinha. Caralho, fi. Eu perdi mesmo o contrato, eu sou um bosta, velho. Matei a guria no Until Dawn. Só as ideias tortas. Pobrezinho, um barbeiro, mano, arrumar essa bagaça. Tá parecendo barba de mendigo, velho. Puta merda. Bora, episódio 3. Eu matei qual que tu tá perguntando? Calma. O que eu tô falando é matar... Ah, matei a Jéssica no Antio. Tipo, o carinha puxou ela pela cabana, aí eu fui correndo lá, mas não cheguei a tempo. Aí até agora nada, né? Tipo, eu não vi, não recebi nenhuma mensagem falando que ela morreu e pá, mas...
Previously on Game of
Eu tô... Isso é no 4º capítulo, eu tô no 9 e nada dela.
To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house.
É, a gostosa que tava doida pra dar lá. Aí quando a gente chegou na hora H, ela... Ai, é que eu tô um pouco insegura.
I'm going to kill you. Is that so?
I'm glad I found
Mas aquela Sam, né? É muito mais gostosa, pô. Só que ela não é cachorra, ela não sai toda gostosa. A bicha vai com mais roupa do que crente.
Roderick, by the gods, it is you! Sir? Fetch the Maester, hurry!
Fetch the Maester! Let her go!
Aí, ô Biel, é bom tu saber que a maioria das pessoas perdem o contrato, provavelmente falando em merda de amor. Você está entre a minoria, cara.
And the Lost Legion won't stop until you and your friend are dead.
She's been gone a while.
She'll come back.
If they catch her, they'll kill her.
They won't catch her.
She's costing us time. It's just that we need to get to Marine.
É, mas
Every
minoria
day
é
we lose her is a
minoria,
day
né?
that Talia or Ryan could be hurt, or
Mas não foi praticamente metade
return
metade.
home safely, Asher, and well, you have a history of putting your faith in women who may not deserve it.
She's my friend, Uncle. She's been at my side for a long time. Was it them? The Lost Legion?
Aye. Too many for us to take. I counted about 24, maybe more, as well as horses. About half a mile down the canyon, and coming fast. Had to run my arse off to avoid getting caught. It's nearly empty. You two care if I finish it off?
It might be a while before we find more water.
I'm dying, though.
Malcolm, what do you think?
We should conserve what we have for when we really need it.
Good. Because right now I really need it.
Right. We need to get moving.
The Lost Legion. We're 100 miles from Yunkai. When are they going to give up?
Never. They're still raw about Tazal.
Yes, well, perhaps you shouldn't have snapped his neck. There is such a thing as overdoing. Not that I care about Tazal.
Let me remind you, it was him who tried to kill us. I just returned the favor.
Oh, don't doubt it. You always did have a gift for that sort of thing.
It's only a matter of time before they overtake us. Ah, bugger a harpy.
Can we double back?
Not without meeting our mates from Yunkai. We're well and truly fucked this time, Asher.
During severe winters, when the Skahazadan floods, it carves out great underground rivers in the sandstone.
And?
And when those waters recede, those rivers become caves. And those caves might hide us, if we can find them. I mean, we're trapped for the moment, but all I'm saying is we needn't die here. Just standing our ground.
Let's spread out and look for cover.
If he's right about this, I may actually stop him.
Do you think we could dig our way through? Or try to scramble over?
I don't know. Either will be slow and tricky. One wrong move and the whole thing could collapse on us. Well, we can't stay here, waiting for you.
It's not gonna happen. It's too unstable.
You found anything?
Not yet. What's on your mind?
We all need to pull together if we're going to get out of this and onto Marine. I can't have you and Beskha scrapping.
So much riding on this. Talia, Ryan, your mother. You and I are supposed to return to Westeros with a sellsword army, and I haven't the faintest idea how we're going to pull it off. So, if I seem a bit moody, that's why.
How do you know all that? About the floods and the caves?
I read all about Essos on the voyage over. Histories of Marine, histories of Slaver's Bay. I just hope it pays off.
You see? Beskha came back.
Falar tudo, né, pra não
for us.
deixar nenhuma ponta solta.
Trust her now?
This may sound harsh, but Beskha's immaterial. I have to put you first. You are all that matters to me, Asher.
Beskha matters to me. Let me know if you find anything.
Beleza. Vou procurando essa desgraça aqui. Jeito que eu sou retardado,
What
tu
in seven
volta e
hells
não
did you two do to rile these bastards so badly anyway?
Well, back when Asher and I first started running.
What do you think? Could we climb out of here?
Pretty steep, Asher.
And we'd be totally exposed if your friends arrived before we reached the top.
The rock slide looks recent.
It could have been caused by the Targaryen girls 10,000 Unsullied marching through here.
No. Something else.
Looks like we're not alone. No obvious wounds. Maybe he died of thirst. Listen. That's water. I hear water.
From underground. There might be a cave nearby.
Look at this. Gold.
Fat lot of good it did him.
He's not gonna need that.
Asher, the Lost Legion will be here at any moment.
This is Essos. There's always time for gold. Oh, shit. It's them.
Ponte Freedom! Che si rinzi!
Shit!
Come on!
Go, go, go! They're right behind us. Damn it!
Asher! Find us another way out of here!
Got it!
What in seven hells is that smell? I can't even guess what this used to be.
Beskha? I'll come.
¿Dónde serás? Pasa Aldrises! Siki Vili Vilaci Dissis! Pakotovska Rapatas! Can you walk? Asher, we have to move now!
I'm fine. You think...
Asher! Take my hand! Hurry it! Beast's coming!
Listen up, you sorry lot. Gather round. We're handing out assignments today.
Garrett. We'll be men of the watch before nightfall. Right. Sorry. No hard feelings over that business with Finn, yeah? I appreciate you not ratting me out over the knife. It's nice to know there's at least one brother I can trust. Finn might have killed me otherwise.
A favour like that comes with a cost.
Of course. Just don't go asking for my rations. Food is not negotiable. Well, aren't you two sons of whores looking thick as thieves? Having a good laugh over nicking my knife, eh, Garrett? Men like you turn traitor for nothing. It's in your blood. Next, you'll be killing men of the watch for a loaf of bread.
I didn't take anything from you.
No, but you protected the bastard who did. You'll always be an asshole, Garrett. You're just a fucking craven.
Oh, would you let it go? I've had enough of your shit, Finn.
Fuck off, Garrett. Finn, leave him alone. It wasn't Garrett's fault. If you're gonna hate someone, hate me. With pleasure.
Now, it doesn't matter what the world once called you. After today, you're all brothers. Could even be that the man standing next to you saves your life one day. Maybe you'll save his. Let's find out then, shall we? Casper to the builders. Finn to the rangers. Lobor to the stewards. Hugh to the rangers. Cotter to the builders. And finally, Garrett to the rangers. That's it. May all the gods preserve you.
Well, there we are. I'll be patching up the wall, and you'll be defending it.
Should you northern boys want your gods to give a blessing to this union, there's a weirwood tree beyond the wall. Now form up and follow my lead.
Garrett, it's good to hear you'll be a ranger.
Thank you.
I know you wanted this.
I'm ready to say my vows.
I didn't have many friends when I first arrived at Castle Black. Grin and Pip, they'd as soon see me bloodied in the yard than offer a hand. Now, I'd die for either of them. Our brothers are all we have.
Finn.
Shows you what kind of ripe fools are running this place. I can't believe they made you a ranger. You're not fit for the job. You don't have any balls between your legs.
I earned it, Finn. Same as you or anyone else.
I don't know about that. You wouldn't even be here if you didn't have Snow leading you by the hand the whole way.
I'd keep an eye out for you if you weren't such an arse about everything.
You don't give a shit about me. No one around here gives a shit about me. They wouldn't even care if I... Do you know how many rangers are never heard from again in these parts? And I'm about to become one myself. All alone out here. Wildlings everywhere. Or wolves. Or gods. Giant wolves. Figures.
It's a shame you couldn't work things out with him here of all places. They say the old gods watch us through the weirwoods. The gods are not forgiving. We brothers have to be. We're here. After this, there's no going back. Now go. Take your vows.
In the eyes of the old gods, the Night's Watch offers you a place beside us. Now say the words for all to hear and embrace us as your own.
Hear my words, and bear witness to my vow. Night gathers, and now my watch begins. It shall not end until my death. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns, and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. I am the sword in the darkness. I am the watcher on the walls. I am the shield that guards the realms of men. I pledge my life and honor to the Night's Watch for this night and all the nights to come.
You knelt as boys. Rise now as men of the Night's Watch.
Welcome to your new family, Garrett.
Garrett, you've got a visitor. Over there.
Well, who is it?
Do I look like your fucking squire?
Don't forget the practice swords.
Uncle Duncan!
Garrett! It's good to see you. They told me you were at the Weirwood Tree. Wasn't sure you'd be back in time.
What brings you here?
A business with the Night's Watch. A delivery of ironwood shields to keep you all out of harm's way. That settles it then?
Right, the delivery looks in order.
The gods do grant miracles. You look well, nephew. I'm told you're a ranger now. That's good.
Uncle?
Things aren't going well at Ironrath, Garrett.
I know. I heard the news about Ethan.
I was standing not 5 feet from him when Ramsay struck. It's a nightmare that plagues my dreams. But House Forrester is nothing if not resilient. Our house has survived for centuries.
Please tell me there's a plan. But we can't let them get away with this.
That's why I'm really here. Do you recall Lord Forrester's last words to you? Just before he died, Gregor's final command, spoken to you in confidence.
He said the North Grove must never be lost.
Indeed. But first, it must be found. I've been reading his journals, scouring the legends for any clue what Lord Forrester knew. I think I found the answer. He describes a fortification, a protected citadel of sorts, hidden from the world, one filled with great power. It was scattered among his notes. Almost an obsession. A vital secret he protected at all costs.
And you think it's north of the wall?
His notes suggest as much. And you must find it, Garrett. The search won't be easy. But you're a Tuttle. Our Lord knew you wouldn't fail him. As do I.
Somewhere north of the wall. That's not a lot to go on, Uncle. How am I supposed to find it?
The first chance you get to head north, take it.
And then?
You leave the Night's Watch behind. And strike out on your own. This is no small request I make. I know that. But there's no other choice.
Uncle, that's desertion. The Night's Watch execute men who desert.
I know. I wouldn't ask this of you if there was another way. This will help guide you. I found it hidden in Lord Forrester's strongbox.
What is that?
A page from our Lord's journal. But one he tore out and kept separate. Why? I don't know.
It's a map. To the North Grove.
Aye.
A mammoth? This map's only missing grumpkins and snarks. This can't be real, Uncle. You said it was a citadel of some kind. Could this be it? No. No, it couldn't be that easy. It's hidden here somewhere. I used to be frightened of weirwood trees. But before I was a man grown, I swear, I actually could hear them whispering sometimes. This looks familiar.
What is it, Garrett?
Talia gave me this. Before I left.
Oh. Wait. Lord Forrester gave Ethan a similar one as well. Roderick too. I wonder...
Bloody ice dragon. Gods be good. Now that I would love to see. Hear the weirwoods whisper. Look. There's a clasp.
It must open.
I had no idea this was inside. Another weirwood.
But why?
Maybe it's a key to solving the map. A perfect fit. Maybe it's telling us where to look on the map.
Well, that doesn't look right. Maybe try another.
Oh, it's the whole map that has to turn.
Right.
The weirwood's mouth. Uncle, whatever this place is, the North Grove must be near.
There's only one way to find out. Here, take this map. Everything we hold dear may well depend on your success. It's a lot to put on your shoulders. The lives of a whole house.
Well, I'll try, Uncle. It's no small task. I'm still just a squire.
I know what I'm asking of you, but I know you're up to the challenge. God's what...